Welcome to the Everdank, a beautiful, damp, and fungi-covered paradise. We have plenty of things you'll like down here. There are lots of creepy crawlers. Oh, there goes a big one now. There's fungi on every corner, of your body, that is. Oh, and there are big, cuddly trolls. We have squigs. Don't worry, they don't bite. Unless they're alive, of course, and then they bite a lot. Hey, I was going to eat that. We even have arachnaroks for you to worship. Hi there, Shelob. Yes, all hail the spider god. Well, anyway, what do you think? Do you like it down here? Did I mention it doesn't matter because you can never leave?
We are the Blades of Khorne. We serve the blood god, the lord of murder and hunter of souls. His domain is honor, courage, rage, and strength. Killing empowers him, and he empowers us. The destiny of all who face us is to soak the ground red. Blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to another battle report for sagaofdice. We got Andy back again. Yay! What did you bring for us today, Andy?
I bought new Blades of Khorne.
You sure did. And I brought some Gloomspite Gitz and mostly trolls. But we'll get into that in a moment when we get into the list.
Yeah.
We're playing the Nidus Paths.
That's right.
Yeah, so that should be fun. New book versus pretty new book.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited because it feels like, I mean, you played Blades of Khorne in the very first battle report we ever did. It was versus Skaven. I almost brought Skaven again today, but you've been kind of OD'd on Skaven.
Yeah.
So I brought some Gitz, and yeah, like I'm really excited to see the changes that they've made in the book. It looks like really exciting and really different, hey?
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah, there'll be some murder rolls.
There will be some murder rolls. There will be some murdering on both sides. We brought two very melee heavy armies.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll be back in just a moment with the battle plan.
All right, so as mentioned, we're playing the Nidus Paths. And so what we have is, it's a pretty simple mission. So we have 4 objectives. One here, one here, one here, and one here. And it's the usual score 1, score 2, score more, and then the battle tactic. But the only difference here is that there are these Nidus Paths. So what happens is, at the end of your movement phase, let's say if I have a unit wholly within 6 inches of this corner, I can pick up that unit and move it to be wholly within 6 inches of that corner, more than 9 inches away from Rob's units. He can do the same thing if he wants, and then the same thing applies from this corner to that corner. And that's really the only difference. So yeah, we'll be back in a sec. So, new Blades of Khorne, and I kind of brought like a potpourri of Khorne units. So I'm playing the sub-faction Bloodlords, which is the one that gives blood letters on the charge. They get mortals on 5s.
I didn't know that they had a sub-faction called Potpourri Bloodlords. That's amazing.
Yeah, well, yeah.
They smell good, though.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
But 5s on mortals for all your blood letters, hey?
Yeah.
So you've got a unit of 20 and a unit of 10?
Yeah, and I'll have to check, but it might even work on the...
oh, I bet it does.
Yeah, on the Blood Crushers.
Okay.
And maybe even this fella, the Blood Master.
That would be awesome. That makes sense to me.
So I've got, as my general, I've got a Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury, and he has, as his command trait, Firebrand, which means that he becomes a priest and knows a prayer.
Oh, that's so cool.
And the prayer that I've given him is Killer Instinct, so that allows him to make 1 unit wholly within 16, and more than 3 inches from enemies, that they can just make a normal move. So I can basically do a hero phase move.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then you couple that with his regular ability, that means he can send people in pretty far.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so he's great. And then he has an item called Argath, the King of Blades, which means that ward rolls cannot be made for enemy units while they're within 3 inches.
Oh my god! What? Oh, that's insane. Okay.
Yeah. So then I've got a Bloodmaster, and what's really cool about Bloodmasters now is they're priests.
That's the demon guy?
Yeah, the demon hero right here.
Cool.
And he's got Unholy Flames, which is a prayer that improves the rend characteristic of a unit by 1.
Neat.
So he can give extra rend or something.
Wow.
Yeah. So then, as you mentioned, I've got the 20 Bloodletters, I've got a unit of 10 Bloodletters, I've got the 3 Blood Crushers in the back, I've got the Mighty Skull Crushers, I've got 3 of those with their now 2-up save.
2-up save, that's intense.
Which is great.
Yeah.
And to whip everything, I've got a Blood Stoker.
He's just whipping everything, yeah.
So he can give D3 units, it's random now, it's D3 units run and charge.
Oh, neat, wow. It used to just be 1?
Yeah, 1 unit he could give, it was Whip to Fury, and so they could run and charge. And also they used to be able to reroll wounds.
Oh, okay.
But
now it's just D3 units run and charge.
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
That's really good.
And then I've got 10 Blood Warriors.
Okay, yeah.
Just there. And 2 units of 10 Blood Reavers on the other side.
2 units of 10 Blood Reavers, 1 and 2.
I call these guys the Black Reavers.
Oh, neat. Oh, because they're painted black.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. And then finally, I've got a unit of Skull Reapers.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to see what Skull Reapers can do because I have a lot more of them.
They look very killy.
They are, but I'm curious to see how they do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, so that's pretty much everything.
Okay.
Good mixture of demons and immortals.
Yeah. Excellent. We'll be back in a moment with the Gloomspite Gitz list.
Great.
Today I've brought 1975 points of Glog's Mega Mob, Gloomspite Gitz. Basically, it's the faction that focuses mostly on trolls. So, which is why I brought my general is the Dankhold Trog boss with the glowy Howitz artifact and the Alpha Trog, which makes him a monster. So he's my general, and which makes these Rockgut Troggoths. I've got 1 unit of 6 here and another unit of 6, both battle line. I also have the Skragroth the Loon King, which makes, and he has, he's a named character, so he doesn't get anything special, but it does make these Squig Herd here battle line as well. So those are my 3 battle line, because he's the general in addition. So then we've got the Gobapalooza. I have the Fungoid Cave Shaman, which I purchased an artifact for with the Warlord Battalion, and I gave him the Moonface Moppet. And then we've got a unit of Spider Riders, and Dobby, the cracked out troll, and a, what's this little guy called again? He is called the, it's not Zarbag. I just brought a regular shaman. I can't come up with the actual name. And then a unit of Sneaky Snufflers. So yeah, that's everything. That's 1975 points. And yeah, we'll be back with whoever's going first.
We are going into Battle Round 1. Rob has given me the turn.
I have.
And just a few things that we missed when we were introducing the armies. One thing is that because I'm a Warlord Battalion, I get a second item, and so that's the Halo of Blood on my Bloodmaster, so that gives him always strikes first.
Nice.
And that is nice. And then I gave him Tunnel Master as well, because he gets one of those things.
And you might have said that, but it's good to cover our bases.
Yes.
About the Tunnel Master, anyway.
Yeah.
I have chosen this section to be where the moon starts. I got my Gitz Gang patch from Dale, which I normally use in the Malevolent Moon spell, but I've got it in the list for once. So that's going on there. And then I did remember that this guy's called a Madcap Shaman. As soon as I turned off the video, you could ask Andy. Anyway, so yeah, we're going. It's now Blades of Khorne turn 1.
And I've gone with Cunning Maneuver.
Cunning Maneuver, the classic, right on.
With the Bloodmaster.
Right on with Tunnel Master, yeah.
With the Tunnel Master, yeah.
Blade Tunnel Master.
That's what we're doing.
Okay. And then your heroic action
is I'll roll for a CP on the Bloodthirster.
Excellent.
Should I just do it on here?
Yeah. Yes, please.
So that's a 5. So he gets an extra CP.
Well done, Mr. Bloodthirster. I am also going to roll for a CP, also on my general, which happens to be the Trug Boss over here. And he does not get it with a 3.
All right.
What a jerk. Okay, so what do we got from Blades of Khorne?
Well, we got 2 prayers.
Okay.
The first of which is going to be the Killer Instinct.
Okay.
Coming from
Excellent video game.
the Bloodthirster.
Yeah.
So he can make a unit move immediately.
Okay.
So he is going to do that.
Okay. Who's he making move?
He's going to try and make these Blood Reapers move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can he do it?
Nope, but he can reroll.
Oh.
Nope.
Even worse.
So, yeah, water 5 up. So
When he's not in combat?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he saved it.
There you go.
All right.
Nicely done.
So
no more prayers for him, though.
Yeah. He'll try to give the unit of Bloodletters here. So that will come from the Bloodmaster.
Okay.
He'll try to give them 1 extra rend.
I like it.
So that is called the Unholy Flames. So I need a answer value of this is 4.
Okay.
So I got a 4.
Ooh.
So they get 1 extra rend
Okay.
on the Bloodletter unit, and that's it. So we'll be back after the movement phase. All right, so we're at the end of Khorne, turn 1. So I pretty much just kind of moved everything up. I've got the Blood Reavers on this objective here.
Yep.
And I've got a unit of Bloodletters backing them up, and then the Blood Master's just got a toe in. He used his Tunnel Master.
Cool.
Just to get on there. And then over here, I've got some Blood Reavers on this objective here. I'm sure they're going to get destroyed at some point, but that's fine. That's what they're there for.
Indeed. And it gets you a Blood Tithe point.
Yeah. So, yeah, over to Rob, turn 1. And then for scoring, I've got 1, 2 more, and I got my battle tactics. So, yeah, over to Rob.
So it's 5-0.
5-0.
Cool.
Yeah.
We're back. It's Gloomspite Gitz, turn 1. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. So we are, for our battle tactic, we are going to do out muscle.
No.
Gaining momentum.
Gaining momentum.
And I'm picking this unit here because they seem pretty easy to kill for my squigs, even though I'm not in Jaws of Mork.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to try and roll for a CP on my general, and he'll get it on a 4-up, and I get it.
Yeah.
So right where it counts.
I will roll for 1 on the Bloodmaster,
Nice.
and he gets it.
Good choice. And then I also get to roll for 1 on my Fungoid Cave Shaman. That's just a general 1.
Sure.
He gets it as well, so I just have an extra CP. Oh, and then we also both get CPs for our generals being alive.
Yep, I got those. Yep.
Nice. So I'm rocking 6 CP if you include the one I just rolled on my general.
Sweet.
Not going to use those though. So yeah, so we're going to go and go to do some spell casting here. I think up first will be my Fungoid Cave Shaman.
Yep.
I'm going to try and do Mystic Shield. He gets it barely with a 5. Do you have any dispels?
No.
Okay. That makes things simple, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. So then he's got that. I will do, Scragrot is going to try and do his War Scroll spell.
Yep.
So it goes off on a 3-up. And it's basically if I don't miscast, it goes off. So that goes off, he's got +1s for a 10. And I'm going to put it into these guys here. And so I just rolled 10 dice.
I get to roll my Ignore first.
You do. Oh, do you roll it? That's right, you roll that first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got a 5-up. Khorne gets this 5-up thing where you just don't do it, hey?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I was like, I want something to go off. 6 + 3 + 1. So now 3-ups do mortals on them.
Okay.
So take out those and that. So it's 6 mortal wounds.
Okay, so that'll kill 3 of them.
Cool. Okay. So, and then what else am I doing?
Let's do these 3.
So I did his. Oh, I haven't done their spell yet. But Scragrot's got one more. I am going to think about that while I cast Squiglure with the Gobapalooza. That will go off with a 9. So Squiglure goes off, which gives them run and charge.
Okay.
Excuse me, it gives them reroll charge. That's what it is.
Okay.
So I will try to remember to put that down, and then they're going to try and cast their own spell, which is -1 to hit in a bubble of 12 inches around them. That does not go off, but it is not a miscast.
Right.
So 3. So then I think my Madcap Shaman is going to try and cast Malevolent Moon. I haven't tried this yet, but it'll definitely go off with an 11. So I'll set that up, and then we'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, so the Malevolent Moon went down here. And for my final spell, I'm going to try and cast Itchy Nuisance from Scragrot. It goes off on a 6. He just miscast. So I take D6 mortal wounds, I believe, because you are Khorne and you have the shrine there.
Yeah.
So that's 5 mortal wounds, Andy. Luckily, he does have a 4-up ward. Let's find out if he catches them. So he takes 3 wounds. Fantastic. Though that really is a cool ability. I do like it. But I also hate it. So he's taken that. Boop. And then, and then I had to mention that I gave nasty poison on these guys here.
Sure.
On this unit of trolls right there.
Yep.
I wasn't sure if they were in the shot or not, so I was just trying to. And then the last but not least, at the start of my movement phase, my Sneaky Snufflers are going to elect not to move, and they're going to try and roll a ward onto these guys, and also give them +1 attack, if possible. So it's a 2-up. It's because they are in the light of the bad moon, and it's a 2-up to do the ward, and it's a 5-up to give them +1 attack. They have both. So they have the ward, and then they have +1 attack. So I'm going to find that, and then we're going to move the Malevolent Moon. Actually, I can do it right now because I pre-measured that it can go right here. Do you want to try and roll your 5-up? You don't get to do that because I'm assuming it counts for endless spells as well as regular spells. Okay, cool.
So roll for each unit.
Yep, it's just within 3.
Okay,
so it's just those 2 units.
And there's a hero there too.
Oh, there is. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, is it 1 or 3? Let me look it up. It is within 3. Okay. So
Okay.
three of these, you might get some blood type points.
Okay,
here.
so Blood Warriors.
Okay.
Yep. They get it.
Oh, dang it.
That's a blood type point.
Yep. That's 1 blood type point.
And then the Bloodstoker.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so the Bloodstoker takes. So first I roll a 2-up. Actually, I guess I have to roll that first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so 2-up on the Bloodstoker, he does take 3 mortal wounds. And now I have to roll to see, so the Blood Warriors are the ones that did roll it, right?
Yes.
So if I roll a 1, then they don't get that?
Yeah.
Weird that I was praying for it to not go off there. So they do get it, so that's cool. So he takes 3 wounds, and now I have to roll it on the other guys?
Yeah, the Blood Skull Reapers.
Skull Reapers, okay. So 2-up, and now you roll your dice. No, okay, so, and then they take 1 mortal wound.
Okay.
I think that's everything. So we'll be back at the end of the movement phase. Okay, we're done with the movement phase. And I've elected not to shoot, so these trolls are all in range. But if I do shoot, then Andy's going to remove the Reavers there and just make my charge harder. Mm-hmm. So as it sits right now, I need a 5-inch charge. I think that's a lot better idea than making it, a 6 or 7-inch charge.
Yeah.
So I'll go with them first, just because, hey, why not? Actually, I don't think. Oh no, I did turn it on. Okay, excellent. So they will make it with an 8. So I'll put that next to them. I don't think you have an Unleash Hell that I need to worry about.
I do not. No.
Okay, and then I will charge in with the Squigs. They can re-roll this, but they don't need to because they got a 6. And again, I don't think there's any Unleash Hells to worry about. So I think that's it. I don't think I'm going to charge in over here. No, I'm not going to charge in. I'm not going to charge in there.
Okay.
So Yeah, so I guess we'll be back at the start of the combat phase.
All right.
Okay, so we're going into the combat phase here. These guys moved in, and I'm going to choose to go with them first because I'm not really worried about my trolls, and they've already got a natural, pretty good save. But whereas you can do a lot more damage over here with their T-shirt save, even though they have a 5-up ward.
Yeah, and I did all-out defense, so
You did all-out defense, and
yeah.
I can't do anything on them because they are squigs.
Yeah.
And they don't do that.
Yeah.
So I'm rolling the first 40 attacks here. They're hitting on 4s. I'm not doing any mortals because I don't have a squig boss. Should we just try and remember? or maybe we'll just do them, we'll do like 40 and then 40?
Sure.
Okay. Because otherwise, this is a bit much. I mean, it's a bit much regardless, but... Okay, so that many hits. Come on, use. Wounding on 3s. I forgot to mention that my triumph is the bravery one because I'm playing Gitz. Oh my goodness, that was not a good roll. So, 5 attacks. Do you want to just remember that?
5 from the first one?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 5 is not what I was expecting on 40 dice, but so 5 so far, and then we're gonna roll another 40 attacks. Hopefully we'll roll a little bit better this time. Hitting on 4s still, obviously, re-rolling that. We said at the start of the game, if they go outside the dice box, or if they land on top of each other, as per the rules set up last time in the Accord of Andy v. Roman, 2023. Okay. Jeez. I guess that's about average. It's hard to tell. And I don't think everyone wants me to count. But we're wounding on 3s. Okay, this is a better roll for sure. So 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 5 is 15, so 19.
19 total?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll roll these in
19 at -1.
I'll roll these in little batches here.
Sounds good.
So saving on 6s.
Cool.
Oh, I don't need to fill in the dice tray
No, you don't.
because there's already a
That's right. So no 6s so far.
no 6s so far.
Okay.
I think they might be dead.
They're dead.
Okay, so they're dead. So then what I do is, so as they die,
Yeah.
I get my murder rolls.
Okay. So there's 10 guys.
So there's 10 guys, so I roll 10 dice.
Okay.
And
Out here.
so 5, 10. So I'm looking for 5s. 5s do mortals back to you.
Cool.
So that is just one mortal back to you.
Okay. The dice gods giveth and they taketh away. So then...
And you get a 5-up ward on that.
Oh, I do. You're right. Thank you. No. So I just knew it was not going to happen for me, so I just chose to just start putting the wound on him.
Okay, so I'll remove those in just a second, but then I'll do the pile-in
For your other reavers over here?
Yeah, and we'll be right back. All right, so I piled in the Blood Reavers, and now they're getting to attack. So 4s and 4s. So...
They've got 2 attacks each.
Yeah.
And I all defensed off camera.
Yeah.
But I forgot to take away my CP.
All right, and then 4s again. Okay, so that is only 3.
Okay.
At
3.
Ren 1.
I probably shouldn't have done that, but hey, you never know, right?
Yep.
That's only like 2 less than average. So they are +1 from the Light of the Bad Moon because of Scragrot. They are +1 from All Out Defense. And that takes them to a 2-up save, but you know the best they can get is 3-up, but you also have -1 rent. So it's 3 on looking for 3s. I saved one of them, and then they have a 5-up ward. They saved neither of those, excuse me. So then I do, so one of them's taken 2 wounds.
Okay.
I guess I'll pile them in, and
Yeah.
I don't even really need to pile them in, but.
Sure.
Okay.
So I'll take the camera.
Sure, okay. So then they've got 2 attacks each for 12 attacks. And hopefully I don't roll too horribly here. We're looking for 3s. And then, okay, yeah, that's pretty good. It'll probably come out around to bite me. We're wounding on 3s, and they're -2 rend. So I'm assuming anything that goes through just kind of goes through, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we've got 4, 7, and that's at -2 rend, and they're 3 damage each.
Okay,
so it's
that-
21 damage.
Yeah.
And now you've got your don't they do the
Yeah,
mortals
so I've
when
got
they
some
die?
murder rolls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's do 10 murder rolls. And you took 2. You didn't take any damage from.
I did.
my
Oh,
attack?
sorry. By the way, so after they fight, the trolls do heal D3
Oh, okay.
because that's my faction. So he heals up the 2 wounds that they just took,
Okay.
and because it's immediately after they fight.
Okay. So then the murder rolls.
Okay.
So 1.
1. Okay.
Yeah.
So I go back to taking another wound. There we go.
All right.
And now your bloodletters need to pile
Yeah.
in, so I guess we'll come back in a moment.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm going with the bloodletters.
Yes.
I'm all out attacking. They have the unholy flame going, so they're -2 rend, which doesn't really matter because you're only on a 6-up save anyway. But yeah, so 2s and then 3s. 6s will do 1 mortal, and the attack sequence ends.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a lot of 6s.
7 mortal wounds?
So that's
Yeah, 7 mortal wounds. So that kills off.
well, you got your 5-up ward.
Oh, right. I keep not remembering. 7 though.
And then I'm wounding.
7.
I'm wounding on 3s.
Okay. I might as well do it at the end.
Yeah. So. Okay, so then there's another 8 there. So 15 total 5-up ward saves.
Wow. Okay. 8 plus 7 is 15. We're looking for 5s here. So we got 1 dead squig for 1, and then another dead squig, 2 dead squigs, 3 dead squigs, 4 dead squigs. I just turned that, but it was oh no, and then 4.5 dead squigs, right?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, 5. 5 plus a half.
Okay.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I miscounted that, but if I overcount, it's worse. It's not as bad as undercounting. That's what me mommy always used to say. So I think that's all the combats.
Yeah.
So I lost 5 dudes, and yeah, okay. So I think it's just battle shock.
Yeah, I'll spend a point to auto pass with the Blood Warriors.
Okay. I will not spend my triumph. And I think I'm just gonna blast with the squigs.
Okay.
So I lost 5 guys, and then plus 5. So 8 are gonna run.
Okay.
8 more are gonna run. This might have been a bad idea. But it seems like a fun idea. So how many wounds does this guy have?
6.
6, but he has a 5-up because he's not, or is he in combat?
No, because he's within 8 inches of you.
Oh, he's within 8. Okay, so I'm gonna put them into him.
What's the range of that?
9 inches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you could actually technically be right in the zone of both things.
Yeah.
What was I doing? All right, so wait, it was 8 guys run, right? 5 plus 5 minus 3 is 7. 7 guys. So I'm gonna put them all into him.
Okay.
So if I have 2 1s in here, he's fine.
Okay.
1 1, so that means he dies.
Okay. So that's another blood dive.
No! What have I done? Okay, so I gotta remove 7 more guys. Anyway, I'll do that in just a second.
Sure.
And we will be right back.
Okay.
With, oh, we gotta roll off.
Yeah.
Oh wait, first I get points. So I killed the unit that I said I was gonna kill.
Yeah.
So it's
but you also have to take off models there, which might affect whether you hold that or not.
right. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So no, I'll still have it.
Okay.
Yeah, by 2.
Okay.
So it's 1, I'll have 1, 2 more plus my battle tactic for 5. So it should be 5 to 5, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure what I'm hoping for here, but let's find out what it is. I will get the choice, and I'm definitely going to have to think about it. So
Yep.
we'll be right back with whoever's turn it is
Yep.
in just a moment. It is, in fact, Gitz, turn 2. I decided to take the turn mainly because I only get to bring Squigs back in my turn. So I won't do that yet because that doesn't happen at the start of the turn, but in the turn proper. So first up is going to be my battle tactic, which is going to be called Follow the Moon. I forgot to mention that I made the entire battlefield using Scragrot. We were supposed to do that. I never remember to do it. To roll for. I'm supposed to roll for it or choose to do Scragrot's once per game ability. So we forgot to do that on camera. So I just did it in between. I chose to make the moon in the center so it covers the entire battlefield. And then because it's my turn, I'm choosing Follow the Moon, which means I have to have my whole army in the light of the bad moon and control more objectives than my opponent. Thinking I should be able to do that. So then that's that. I'm going to try and roll for a CP on my general, and I don't get it.
I'm going to try to heal the Bloodstoker.
Fine choice.
So I need to 8 or less. Yeah, I got it. So he gets back D3
Okay,
for 1.
nice. That's pretty good. And then I'm going to try and roll for the Fungoid Cave Shaman. He didn't get it either. So this turn is not looking great for my CP. Like I had way too many last time. But hey, what are you gonna do? Sometimes that's just the way it rolls. So first up is going to be, I gotta take off these things. I'll leave the +1 rend on him. And then I'm gonna roll for my Squigs before I forget. So I get 43 back. I didn't roll any ones, so none of those guys died.
Okay.
So we got 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. That was really, really, really lucky. I've never had a guy not die before. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and 9. Like, ridiculous. So then, okay, so that's that. Now we're on to, I guess we'll do Scragrot. Scragrot is going to try and, what's he going to try and do, Andy? He is going to do his custom spell onto these guys back here. So it goes off on a 3, and it goes off with a 13.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
So I can roll to see if it doesn't
yes.
affect them?
Right.
Okay. Nope.
Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, and 3s do mortals. That's a lot of mortals. So that is 11 mortals.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's already one taken, so that's 12, so 4 of them are dead.
Wow. Okay. So then he's also going to try and make these blood warriors.
Yeah.
Okay. These guys here.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. They are going to. He's going to try and make them fight last. He gets himself again, and I take D6 mortal wounds.
Yes, you do.
Now I don't know where his wounds went.
Yeah, he had taken 3.
He had taken 3. 5. Oh God. Again. So he is still alive on 1 wound. My goodness. I was actually going to heal him, but I forgot, so that serves me right. I don't know why I picked up his wounds, because I put him in a little wound counter, I thought. Maybe I didn't, and that's what went wrong. Anyway, so he's taken 5 wounds, and now, what an idiot. Okay, so now it's going to be Hand of Gork from the Cave Shaman over here.
Yep.
And he gets to do it at, it's 24-inch range. He's going to try and cast on these guys over here.
Right.
Does not go off, but he has not spiked himself in the crotch, thankfully, like Scragrod, who is drunk, apparently. I gave them +1 rend, and then these guys are going to try and cast Mystic Shield on the same lot over there. They do get it with a 6, so that goes off again. And then they're also going to try and cast the -1 to hit bubble, which I forgot to put a token. Oh no, I didn't get it off before.
Yeah.
So that goes off with a 10. So that's called Mesmerize, I think. So maybe I'll just try and find that token, unless it's on the other side of the squig. No, it's not. But yeah, I think that's everything. So then I need to roll for their thing at the start of the movement phase onto the squigs.
Yep.
Actually, one second. Let's come back. I want to make sure I don't make a mistake.
Yep.
I think we did everything okay. But so I moved the Malevolent Moon not very far. It just kind of sits in between those 3 units. I'll roll it on, what are the, oh, those are the Blood Crushers.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll roll it on them first. So it's a 2 up. So I get it. So now do you block it?
Right. No.
No, so they take 2 mortal wounds.
Okay. I'll put it.
And then I'll do it on, what's this guy? A Skull Reaper.
Yes.
Gotta be very careful. So 2 up, nope. And then on Whip It Good, yes. So,
oh, he takes it.
okay, so he takes 2 mortal wounds. So I don't get to quite kill him, unfortunately. But I still think that was probably the right move. I think that's everything. So I guess we'll be back at the end of the movement phase. This is the shooting phase, and although it's brief, we must do it. So actually, I forgot to make sure that everyone. Oh, I think he's in. Yeah, he's in. Okay, and then is this guy in? That guy, I'm going to say, is not in. So 5 dice from these guys here.
Sure.
On 3s, they do 1 mortal wound. So it is 3 mortal wounds.
Into the Blood Warriors.
These guys here, yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's see. I'll take off him, and I'll put a wound on a guy.
Okay. And then that means I've got these trolls. So I've got 4 guys in range. I'm going to try and see if this guy has 2 or 3 wounds.
Actually, I'll put the wound on this guy over here.
I'm going to try and put. I'm going to try and kill this guy off.
Sure.
If I can. So I don't do it because I do 2 mortal wounds and not the 3 that I needed. And I can't shoot the whippy guy because he's
a Galatian champion.
He's a Galatian champion, thank you. So then the other thing too that I forgot to mention was I did have a wound on these guys, but they healed it up at the start of the hero phase. So then, because I'm in, well actually they always do that, but yeah. Anyway, so now, I guess we'll roll some charges. First up will be this set of trolls over here. And looks like they need, it's gonna be 6, I think. So let's see if they make it. They make it with an 8. I'm assuming you don't have any.
No.
Okay. So let me just make sure that this dice counts. Okay, it is recording. Then we'll do the spiders next.
Sure.
They will make it with a 7. And then last but not least is the other set of trolls.
Sure.
They will make it with a 9. So I will move them in and then we'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, so we're into the combat phase here. I've got all these guys, and these guys are -1 to hit. So I elected to go with the squigs first, who don't take a punch quite as well. So, yeah, so I'm going with them first. They are +1 to hit from Dobby. And I think that's it. I can't think of anything else to say.
Yeah.
So they're hitting on, I'm gonna roll it in 2 sets of dice. It was
51.
51. So yeah, 26 and 25 attacks, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're hitting on 3s. And I'm sorry, I did forget about Dobby the last time, everyone, but it didn't matter because they were attacking 10 Blood Reavers. So there we go. So I will do their wound rolls first, if that's okay. Wound rolls are on 3s as well. So we've got 5, and we've got 10. So we've got 13 so far. And then, So 13 so far.
Okay.
And now we're doing 3s again. Okay, that was a really good roll. Oh, no, there's a 1 there. There isn't much point in cheating on camera, you know? Although, don't tell that to some of the tournament players.
Yeah.
Wounding on 3s. Here we go. Actually, I don't think they've ever really done that in Age of Sigmar, but... So, 13 plus 5 plus 2 is 20. 25, 29.
29 saves?
29 saves.
Okay.
That was a pretty darn good roll.
And the rend 1?
They are rend 1, yes sir.
Okay, so I've got 20 total wounds in the unit.
Okay.
So maybe what I'll do is I'll roll 20 dice.
Cool.
To start with.
Sounds good. Do you want me to help you?
Sure. Do you want to take the camera?
Certainly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how many in total, sorry? It was, you said 31, was it?
I thought I said 29.
29, okay.
I think so.
So I'll do 20 and then 9.
Okay.
So looking for 6s. So that's 3 saved. So 17 wounds taken so far.
Oh, I see they've got 2 wounds each.
Yeah. And then I roll 9. And I need 6 ups. And nope, so the unit's gone.
Okay. So then you get a blood type point.
Yeah.
And I guess you pick who goes. I guess it'll be the Blood Warriors.
No, I'll go with the Skull Reaper.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess or I guess you can just roll into it, hey?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's at -1 to hit?
He is -1 to hit as well.
Okay.
Because of Mesmerize, and then who's he attacking? I guess the unit of trolls nearest to him?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so then I think I will do them. I'll make them +1 to their save.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that. So I'm going to use a CP.
Okay, so he's +1 to hit because the unit has 5 or more models.
They do.
That's a rule, so he's back to
Absolutely.
3s.
Okay.
And 6s do a mortal wound in addition.
In addition, nice.
Yeah. So that's 1 mortal wound.
Okay.
And everything hit.
Nice. Nicely done.
And then he's wounding on 3s. So just 1 save at -1.
Okay, they are in the Light of the Bad Moon, so it's +1 from all out defense. So that takes them to a 2 up, and then -1 rend, right?
Yeah.
So 3s, and they save it, and then there's a mortal wound, which they get a 5 up, but they don't make.
Okay.
So that is.
And then I get a vicious mutation, hits on a 3, hits,
Ooh.
and then wounds on a 3,
What is a vicious mutation?
and that fails to wound.
Okay. So then I guess I will go next with my trolls.
Sure.
So these trolls over here.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my final CP to all-out attack with them from my general, which gives them +1 attack as well.
Okay.
So they are going to be 18 attacks, hitting on 2s. And I just need to find these dice. Okay, so there we go, 6, 6. So a total of 18, hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s, and I don't think there's anything anything else to remember.
Yeah.
So 2s, a lot of 1s, wow, holy moly. Oh, right, sorry, and I forgot to, so this guy's making them an additional rend.
Okay.
So they're actually rend 4.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I gave them +1 rend from Nasty Poisons from Gobblepalooza, and then, yeah, I've got him. So they're hitting on 2s. Okay, so now it's wounding on 3s. Boop, boop, oops. I turned that. That was originally a 2, so. 5, 10. 10 at -4 if you're counting,
Okay, do I still roll saves? Because if I roll any 6s to save, then you take a mortal wound.
Because it's unmodified. It's unmodified, right? Unmodified 6s, I take a mortal wound, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so then I don't see why I wouldn't.
Yeah, so how many saves?
Oh dear.
Did you say 10?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh, I guess it's these ones here. Yeah, it was 10. It was 10.
Okay, so any sixes...
I gotta like leave them out or something.
Any sixes are a mortal wound.
Okay.
1 mortal wound.
1 mortal wound. Okay. And so even though they heal after they fight, they would have healed first because it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
And then I would have taken the mortal wound.
Okay.
I think that's how it works.
Sure.
Okay. And then I guess they're dead?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I get murder rolls.
Okay.
And I get a blood type as well.
So we got... How many guys are there?
6.
6 guys. Okay.
So they get 2 murder rolls each because they're blood warriors.
Neat.
2, 3...
You might take out a guy here.
4, 5, 6. So 5s do mortal wounds.
Okay. Oh, they're 5s?
Yeah.
And not 6s?
Murder rolls are 5s.
Oh, I thought they were... Oh, are they? Oh, you're right. I was thinking of the blood letters here. Nice.
Okay, so that is 5 mortal wounds.
6.
Oh, 6 mortal wounds, sorry.
No. I mean, if you want it to be 5, I'll allow it, Andy.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, and you just, yeah, there we go. So then it's 5 ups from their natural thing. So they take 4, so 1 guy dies. Goodness. And 1 guy is taking a wound. That's really good. So now you've got this guy to go first.
Oh, the Bloodstroker? Yeah.
Yeah, he goes next into my all-out defensed
Yes.
trolls.
So he has 3 attacks, and he's at -1.
Oh, that other thing was that guy?
Yes.
Whoa, he's gnarly. Dang, I thought it was this guy.
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay, got it.
Okay, so on 4s then.
Okay,
So 1 hit,
okay.
and then wounding.
Oh, don't forget it's
on
-1, but...
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Okay, cool.
On a 3. So nothing, and then his Blood Whip on 4s and 3s with a -1.
Whip it good.
So 1, and then on a 3, nothing.
Okay. I guess I will pile in my trolls. That's the last thing, right?
I want to get a blood type for. So I had
Get 1 for them.
So that's 5, and then another
then
one for
what-
the Blood Warriors is 6.
6, and then we'll see.
Yeah.
Possibly more. So this guy can only, whoops, I moved him very, very slightly. And then there, and then there. They've got a 2-inch reach, so I'm just gonna get to attack. I will put 2 into both of them. So that is 4 attacks each.
Okay.
And they're just 3s and 3s. So I'll do Whip It guy first.
Yep.
3s. And wounding on 3s. So that is 3 at -2.
So saving on 6s.
Cool.
Nope.
And it's 6 damage, or 3 damage each.
Okay, so he's dead.
Okay, and then the other one.
And there'll be murder rolls from him too.
Okay, cool. I will. Well, actually, here we'll do this first, just so we
Yeah.
can keep it in order. 3s, wounding on 3s. So that's 1 at -2.
Okay, so on a 6. Nope.
3 damage.
Okay, so he's dead.
Okay, so we got more murder rolls, and you get 2 more blood tithe points. So you're up to 8 blood tithe points.
Yeah, so I'll just do all the murder rolls together.
Sure.
Heroes, you get 3 murder rolls.
Cool. And
So-
5s?
5, yeah.
Okay.
Oops. I'll roll it again inside the thing.
You get 3 or 4?
I get 3 plus you killed a guy as well.
Oh, I see. You're doing it all together. Got it.
Yes, so you do take 2 mortals.
Take 2 mortals on them, and then 5s. So then they both go through. So I've got 1 who's taken 3 wounds. Oh, but he heals it first. I heal after I fight. Mm-hmm. So he heals it, and then he takes 2, right?
Right.
I think that's the right order.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, okay. So don't forget to give yourself another 2 blood tithe points.
Yes.
And then I think, oh, and then these guys are dead, right?
Yeah, so
Okay.
you don't want to take them off?
Sure. So I believe that's another 5 points because I've got 1, 2 more. Mm-hmm. And because I've got more and every unit is in Light of the Bad Moon, that's another 2 points for my battle tactic. So that takes me to 10 to your 5 going into Khorne turn 2.
Wow.
Coming
Okay.
up.
Okay, so we are into Khorne turn 2. Don't have a lot of left on the board, but we'll try to do what we can.
You've got some high quality units.
I do.
Really, you
I
know?
do.
I mean, I don't know how many points I've killed so far, but I think you've managed to come up with a really strong plan of attack here. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Speaking of which.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do this one's mine.
Yes.
So the general bloodthirster will try to kill the spiders.
Yes.
And
strong move.
Then heroic action. I will just try to roll for a CP on the general.
Okay.
And he gets it on a 5.
He really does. And then I was supposed to look up the bravery of Scragrot in between, and I didn't do that. So I'm going to see if I can find it super quick, and I might rely on James helping me out here with getting rid of my silliness. Because if he has a really low bravery, which he does, he's got a 6. But if he zaps himself in the crotch, he's just going to kill himself again. So, yeah, I'm going to try and do heroic recovery on him. So I need to roll a 6 or lower. I do not get it. I get a 7, exactly what I don't need. So there you go. That's my heroic action. Are you going to? You were talking about using your blood tithe points.
Yeah. So that happens at the end of the hero phase.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm only going to do one prayer, which will be
Spoilers.
to do Killer Instinct from the Bloodthirster.
Excellent video game. Yep. Go on.
So he gets to move a unit.
Let us know in the comments if
Yes.
you played Killer Instinct and who was your favorite character.
So that goes off. So I'll move them. They'll get him. He's going to make them move.
Okay.
In the hero phase.
In the hero phase, and then at the end of your hero phase.
At the end of hero phase, I'll spend my 8 blood tithe to get +1 attack.
+1 attack.
For so that's in melee weapons until the end of the battle.
Okay. And I just thought of something. I don't know if it's worth it for you or not. It probably isn't. But you could go kill my shaman over there with your bloodthirster, and that would be like the most guaranteed. This one's mine ever.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're going to stick with the plan and kill these guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Is that the end of your hero phase?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll be back at the end of the movement phase.
All right. So we are into getting ready for the charge phase.
Right. Although it is the shooting phase, so don't.
Yeah, I could shoot with the bloodthirster, but I don't want to kill any of these guys and make the charge harder.
Kill them, because you're not gonna make the charge harder for your bloodthirster.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll spend a CP to all-out attack with his.
Nice.
So Lash of Khorne, so he'll be hitting on 2s.
Cool.
And then wounding on 3s. So 2 at rend 1. Into the spiders.
I'm almost positive they're on a 5-up save, so I'm just going to roll it ahead of time because it goes to a 6-up. So I think they both go through.
Okay, and D3 each. So that's 3 damage.
3 damage, so 1 dead, but he's still the same distance. So
Yeah, okay.
I really don't. I think it just makes extra room actually.
Yeah.
And then I'll put a wound down on one of these bozos here, and then I guess it's charge.
Yeah.
Charging time. Okay.
Yeah, so the Bloodthirster of Infant Fury will do Back in the Hunt on the Blood Letters, so
Cool.
they'll get a 3d6 charge.
They sure will.
So I'll roll that charge first. So that's a 9.
That'll do.
That gets them in.
Yep.
So I'll just put that there.
Sure.
And I'm just wondering if I should charge the blood.
Yeah, I would
Rushes
charge them
first.
first. Because that way they're out of the way, and then if you move them over here, then he has a straight line.
Yeah, so I'll roll a charge for the Blood Crushers.
Cool.
So that's a 3.
That'll do it.
But they're kind of in the way then.
Interesting. But then, here, why don't we
Yeah, I'll
measure some stuff?
measure some stuff and then
Yeah.
So I got to do impact hits for the Blood Crushers. So 2 of them are within 3 inches. So on a 2 to 4, they do 1 mortal wound. On a 5, they do 2 mortal wounds.
Neat.
So they do
Whoa, 4 mortal wounds.
4 mortal wounds.
So 2 are dead. That's so perfect for what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I'll roll the Bloodthirster charge.
Okay,
So that's an 8.
that'll do it.
So he gets in.
We pre-measured.
Yeah. So I'll just put him in.
Sweet. Here, it's their swords that are getting in the way.
Okay. Sure.
And then it's just your blood crushers, I think they're called.
The skull crushers.
Skull crushers.
Yeah. So
I guess it makes more sense to crush a skull than crush blood.
Yeah. So let's see.
Pretty old blood is the only thing that can be crushed, really.
Yeah.
Or blood sausage.
All right. So they do get +1 to run, and they get +1 to charge.
Okay. So you're looking for an 8.
Yeah. So that's a 6. So
Do you want to reroll?
I'll spend a CP to reroll.
Fine choice. Come on!
Nope.
And they rolled the same thing. Jerks. They were hoping to go kill Skragrot.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll go into the combat phase then.
Okay. I guess Bloodthirster's going first.
Well, I gotta go with the bloodletters, right?
Oh, why is that?
Because of your swigs.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, and I mean, what are these guys even gonna do, really?
Yeah, so I'll pile them in and then we'll come back.
Okay.
Okay, so I piled in the bloodletters. They've got 3 attacks each. So they're doing 51, 52 with the leader attacks. Mm-hmm. So 5s will do mortals, or mortal attacking, so 2s are just hits.
Nice. And 5s are mortals, right?
5s are mortals, yeah.
Is that in addition or it's sequence ends?
Sequence ends.
Okay.
So I'll take out the 1s first. And then, so in terms of mortal
those
wounds,
2s.
yeah. So good all out attacked.
7 so far.
So 7 mortal wounds.
Okay.
And then these wound on 3s. So then you've got to make 8 saves at Rend 1.
8 saves at Rend 1, so that just goes through because they have a 6 up.
Yeah.
So it's 8 more wounds.
8 more wounds.
Okay. So then it's 1, 2, 3. So 4 more die, and then 1 wound carries over. That. And I'll put it on this guy on the end.
Okay, and then the next roll.
Cool. Oh my gosh, you're not even done yet.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay, so that's...
Don't forget it's 5s.
Yeah. But I seem to be just rolling 6s.
No, there's 2 5s there.
2 5s. Okay, there we go. And then wounding on 3s.
Those are 2 in the middle, and that's it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's another 10 there, plus these ones is, so that's 19 more.
19. So that kills the guy who had the 1 wound, and then that it takes down to 18, so then 9 more die. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's all the squigs.
Oh, but not the handlers.
Not the handlers, no.
Damn.
But what the crap? That's intense, man. And you did calculate for their extra attacks from your...
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so then, well, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to get my my dice ready for these guys here.
Sure.
So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. It is my what's it called? It's my activation, and I've got 3 attacks coming in from the crooked spears. I'm not going to waste any CP on these guys, so they're hitting on 5s. Oh God, that's where I want my mortals to be, but I didn't get any. I don't get any mortals on their crooked spears. Wounds on 4s, so that's 2 wounds at no rend.
Okay, so I all out defense. I'm saving on 3s.
Cool.
Both
Saves them both. Now's where I want the 5s and 6s. So I'm doing mortal wounds on 5s because I'm in the light of the bad moon from the spider's bites. And then I only get 1. How dare you, Andy? How dare you? So I do 1 mortal wound, and then and the attack sequence ends, and then I do get 1 like normal, and then it's 1 wound at no rend again. Spiders are the worst. I love them still, but
yeah, same.
And you save it. What a jerk. So I guess it's your turn to kill some squigs, or some spider riders rather. Why don't do you want to come back and?
No, I think I can figure this
Why don't
out.
you hand me the,
Sure.
we can kind of
Yeah.
There'll be some movie magic in here.
Okay, so Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury has 8 attacks.
Okay.
And he's taken 2 wounds, so he's still good. So he's hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s.
Hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother to do anything with that.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
So 1 miss,
Jeez.
and wounding on 2s.
Okay.
So that's a fail. So
Yeah.
that's 6 saves at Ren 2.
So they all go through. So they die.
Yeah, D3 each. Oops. So yeah, that'll be a lot of wounds.
You would have killed them at full wounds there.
Yeah.
That's pretty intense.
So I'll get a blood tie for that.
Will. And may God have mercy on my soul, Andy. So battle shock phase?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so I am going to spend my once per game triumph to make these guys pass. And then I think that's it.
And scoring.
Scoring. So you have 1, you have 2,
But not more.
but not more. And you did get your thing for 2 more points, your battle tactic. So it's 10 to 9.
Yeah.
I do believe that I get to roll to bring back a unit in both turns. But if I'm wrong about that, I'll just.
Right.
I'm pretty sure it's both turns. So it's on a 4-up. They come back with 3 models in the unit. No. So I can roll that again, but only 1 unit can come back.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it. So
Rolling on turn 3.
Rolling on turn 3. Here we go. 3 and a 2. I'm gonna have a think, I'm afraid. Yeah. We'll be right back. So it's I decided to take the turn. Gloomspite Gitz, turn 3. I'm going to do You Ain't So Big for my battle tactic, and I'm going to try and kill your only monster with a unit of Troggoths. And so, what else am I doing, Andy? I have a battle tactic, and my heroic action is going to be on this guy here.
Okay.
And he's going to try and oh wait, no, I can't do that because they're not a Moon Clan unit. So I'm just going to roll for a CP on my general, actually.
Sure.
So 4 up. Don't get it anyway.
Okay, I'll try to heal my Bloodthirster.
Cool.
Yep, he can heal D3
Nice.
for 1.
Nice. Every little bit helps. So before I forget, or actually my Fungoid's going to try and roll for a CP. He does get it. So that's good because I'm a little starved for them. And then I'm going to try and bring back some squigs over here. So 2 guys die. They deserve that, though, if we're being honest. And then I get back 4 squigs. So I'll bring out the 2 guys with the most amount of annoying pointy stick thingies. And then put these guys down here. And then, let's see. So then we're on to some spell casting. Why don't we do, first up will be the, let's do the Fungoid. No. Let's do Scragrod. Let's see if he dies.
Okay.
So we're gonna do his War Scroll spell. And that goes off with a 9.
Okay.
So that is 6 plus 3.
Is that on the...
Yeah, on that.
Okay, can I try to stop it?
Sure, yeah.
I stopped
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, well then he's going to try and probably kill himself, but what I'm actually meaning to do is make that same unit fight last. So that's a 10, or an 11 actually, but... What the heck? Oh man, that ability is so cool. Okay. I'm not sure if they're in the shot or not, but we're done with him.
Yeah.
So then we're going to go over to the Fungoid Cave Shaman, and he's going to try and put Mystic Shield on that unit there.
Yep.
He will get it with an 8. So they are Mystic Shielded. And Mystic Shield. Boop. And they're also going to be +1 rend from Nasty Poisons, which reminds me I'm going to try and do Mesmerize from the Gobapalooza here. First, wait a second. What's the other spell? Yeah, I guess that's what I'll do. So they get it with a 9. So they have Mesmerize for that nice -1 to hit.
Yep.
And then I guess they're also going to do an Arcane Bolt. because I just don't really know what else I can do with them because I don't need Squiglor anymore. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to look up their spell in just a moment. I did his thing, and then, yeah, so I'm going to look it up, and I'll be right back because I don't remember the other spell. That is done. By the way, I was using the wrong name before. It was Fungoid Cloud. I cast the right spell, and I was doing the right effect. I was just calling it the wrong thing. Yeah. So now I'm going to actually try to cast Mesmerize onto this unit of bloodletter riding dog thingies.
Sure.
What are they called?
Blood Crushers.
Blood Crushers. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Oh, they're actually called Blood Crushers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I believe I need a 6, but I will get on a 9. Would you like to try and stop me?
I would.
Don't do it, Andy. Oh my God! You're like, oh my God! I can't believe you rolled that again. What? So you got like how many?
5 blood ties.
Just from my spell phase?
Yeah.
That's insane. That's incredible.
Well, I gained 3.
Oh, you gained 3. Okay, in this phase. Got it. And then I got to heal my trolls. So this will come off, and then I got to heal the ones that are on the side there, so they heal up. And then I believe that's everything.
Okay, I'm actually going to spend 4 blood tithe to fight with my blood letters right now.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so we'll be right back. Okay, so I spent 4 blood tithe to do Apoplectic Frenzy, so I get to fight with the Blades of Khorne unit into the
Squig Herd.
Yeah. So 43 attacks. So hitting on 3s, 6s do mortal wounds.
Nice.
So
I'm going to all out defense. Just kidding.
Yeah.
It is the hero phase. Everyone calm down.
Yep. Okay, and then wounding on 3s. Because I guess you don't care about just because you don't have a.
I don't have a ward or anything, so I mean we don't really have to do this, but well maybe we do. Who knows?
Yeah. Okay. So far that is 12.
12 wounds, so that kills them.
Okay.
Boop. And it's gone.
And I get blood tithe.
Okay. Well, that's just dandy, Andy.
And then you can carry on with your movement.
If I must. Okay, so we will be back at the end of the movement phase.
Okay, we're back.
It is the end of the movement phase. We're going into the shooting phase. These guys are going to throw some boulders into these guys here. And we forgot to say, I did 1 mortal wound on them using the Malevolent Moon.
Right.
You redeployed 5 inches.
Yeah.
Very good roll. So I won't be able to get my battle tactic ostensibly anymore, but whatever. I kind of scared you off of there, and maybe I'll kill everything else.
Yep.
So I'm going to throw some rocks at these guys.
Yep.
I've got 5 attacks, which means they're doing mortals on 3s still. So that is 4 mortal wounds.
Into these
guys here.
Yeah, so I'll kill 1.
Okay. And then the trolls over here are going to do it into those bloodletters.
Skull Crushers.
Skull Crushers. I'm just calling things randomly. So they do 6 mortal wounds.
So kill him and put 3 on the other guy.
Okay. And then that's it for that. I'm going to do a charge roll with these trolls over here. So they get a 9. That's going to move them pretty far. I guess maybe I'll move them in there. I might be able to still get him after all. We'll see. Oops, I moved him slightly, but. And then 9 to there. And then this guy's got to move 6 and then 3. Sorry, everyone. There we go. And then he'll go in there. And then they're doing that. I mean, hopefully we got some movie magic from Mr. James. Much appreciated. And then, yeah, okay. So then I guess we'll go, here, let me have a quick think. I'm not going to charge in Dobby.
You charging here?
Yeah, I'll charge it over there. So just so there's a good place to cut it for James. So next I'm going to try and charge in these guys into them.
Yeah.
So whoops. So now I don't know what I need. I think I need a 3. 5 will do it.
Yeah.
So then, and then I'll just I'll do my giant guy Trog boss next. A 3 won't quite do it, will it?
No.
Maybe I'll re-roll that because I kind of want him to have some fun as well. I'm gonna no, I better not. I'm not gonna do it. Okay. Sure. I'll be smart, everyone, I guess. So why don't I'll move those guys in, I'll pile in a unit, and then we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Charge these guys in, piled them in, and they're going first. So I'm going to do 4 attacks going into the Bloodletters first. They're hitting on 2s because of Dobby. And they all hit. Wounding on 3s, and they're going to have 2 rend. So it's 3 at -2, or no, -3 going into them. Sorry.
Okay, so no save.
Okay, so that's 12 damage.
Okay, so 6. We'll just remember that 6 dead.
6 are dead. Okay, 6 guys are dead here, and then we've got 6 attacks going into the Blood Crushers.
Yeah.
Got it that time. Hitting on 2s, and we are wounding on 3s. Come on. There we go. So that is 6 at -4 because of the Fungoid Cave Shaman put his extra rend on them.
Okay, no save.
So that is 6 times 3 is 18.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, they're dead.
Okay. I won't get my thing, but hey, right?
Yeah.
So then 6. Do you want me to move these 6 guys over here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so 4 plus 2.
Okay, and
I think I
then...
bumped that guy out of coherency. So now it's your turn.
So yeah, so then I'll pile in the Bloodletters.
You might as well do these guys first.
Oh, yeah. So we've got some
Do you want
Skull
Do you want me to take
Crushers.
the camera?
Sure.
Sure. Movie magic. Thanks again, James.
And I'll do all-out attack with them.
Cool.
So we've got the Blood Glaives, so 4 attacks.
Cool.
From each of those.
Excellent.
And the leader gets 1 extra.
Cool.
So with the +1 to hit, there'll be 3s and 3s.
Okay.
Wow, that's actually rend 2.
Nice.
Okay, so, and then 3s again. So that is 5 at rend 2.
5 at rend 2. They're in the light of the Bad Moon, and they're not the one with Mystic Shield. That is an oopsie. So then they've got a 3-up save, and it's rend 2, so they're saving on 5s. They saved only 1. What's the damage?
1 damage each.
Oh, okay, so then 5 ups to. They only saved 1 of those, so they take 3 wounds.
And then the mounts, 2s and 3s. 2s and then 3s. So that is 4 at no rend.
4 at no rend. So they are saving on 3s. 2 go through. It's looking like 1 troll is gonna die. Yep, barely. Dang it. Okay, so we got 1 troll dead. Now I guess it's their turn to fight.
Sure.
I'm gonna do all-out attack from Captain Bozo over there.
Okay, I'll do all-out defense.
Sure. So we've got, it'll be 3 times 5 is 15. Maybe I'll hand this back to you, actually.
Sure, yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so I'll reiterate that in a second once I get my dice ready, just in case James cuts it there. Okay, so it's all-out attack is coming from my general there.
Okay.
So it's +1 to hit and +1 attack because that's his thing. So it's going to be 15 attacks hitting on 2s. And then there's a 1 there. And then we're wounding on 3s. And it's just going to be -2 rend. So so we got 5.
Winning on 3s?
Yeah. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Something distracted me there. 11 dice at -2 rend.
Okay, so I'm a 2 base.
Oh,
I
right.
did all-out defense. That's a 1 and a -2.
-2.
So I'm back to 3s.
Back to 3s. So that's 3 that went through?
Yeah.
So it's a total of 9 damage.
Okay, so they're dead because they had 3
Wow,
wounds.
that was really lucky. I didn't expect, I forgot about that 2-up save.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, now it's just the bloodletters?
Yeah, so I'll pile in
Okay.
with Gladiators, move back.
Cool.
So I'm getting 43 attacks, and I'll do 20 and then 23, and I'm at -1 to hit, but 6s will do mortal wounds.
Okay.
So that's
3 mortals.
3 mortals.
Is that in addition, or is that?
No.
Okay.
No.
So there's no point in me all-out defensing because you're rocking a -1 rend, and I have
Yeah.
Mystic Shield. I'm in the light of the bad moon, so that's already +2 to my save. So yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good. So that's 6 saves at Ram 1.
6 saves at rend 1, so they're saving on 3s. So the 2 go through.
Plus the 3 mortals.
Plus the 3 mortals, so I'm looking for 5s to save some guys, but I still lose a troll. Dang it. Okay. So I lose a troll.
And then get my other batch. So
Perfectly. How dare you, Andy? How dare you?
3.
Oh, you've got more attacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So looking for 6s again. So that's another 3 mortals.
Okay.
I'll take away the misses.
They're deadly.
Yeah, they've been the best thing in my army tonight.
Bloodletters are very scary.
So that is 4 saves at Ren 1.
4 at rend 1, so we're still rocking the 3 up. So 2 go through.
Plus 3 mortals.
Plus 3 mortals, so I haven't been doing really well for my mortal shrugs, and that continues, so I lose another troll. Okay, so then another one dead, another one bites the dust here. So that is the end of that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at the end of my turn. I am gonna roll for, so I think I said this already, but I'm gonna spend a CP to auto pass my trolls.
Right.
And then I'm going to try and roll to see if I get my squigs back, which I do. So I'm gonna bring back a unit of squigs over here.
Wow.
Yeah, half a unit of squigs. Sorry, half a unit of squigs, just to be clear.
Yeah.
So then, what was the other thing? Did you?
Yeah, I was gonna call it. I think I only have 2 units on the board, and with those squigs coming back now,
Yeah.
like you've just got too much stuff on the board.
Yeah, and then I can even, and it, like if the squigs haven't come back, so they can come back now. But then if you kill the trolls, then I can bring back half of them as well.
Wow. Yeah.
So it's looking a little difficult for Andy, so he decided to call it. But yeah, I still really like this Khorne army, but I think I got a little too lucky in the early stages of the game, and it kind of put you on the back foot, and I was able to kill too many units. I got all the priority rolls, just everything kind of went my way in the light of the bad moon my whole night. So, but thanks to Andy for bringing this out. I really think it's an interesting list. You brought like a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe you'll spec into something a little more next time, like maybe more bloodletters. Like they seem to just do everything for you.
Yeah. I still think this army Khorne needs some heavier hitters though.
Right. So maybe some more bloodthirsters.
Maybe.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
you could always summon more too.
Yeah.
Maybe. But yeah, anyway, thanks to everyone for watching. If you liked it, please consider subscribing. It really helps the channel. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.